Is it really true that only two countries are doubly landlocked? Yes, it's surprising but true. The two doubly landlocked countries in the world are Liechtenstein and Uzbekistan. Being doubly landlocked means that these countries are surrounded by other landlocked nations, which makes it extra challenging for them to access oceans for trade and travel. Liechtenstein, nestled between Switzerland and Austria, is quite small, but known for its stunning alpine scenery and vibrant financial services. On the other hand, Uzbekistan, located in Central Asia, boasts rich cultural heritage and historical Silk Road cities like Samarkand and Bukhara. Both countries rely heavily on their neighbors for trade routes and transport. Imagine how challenging it would be for these nations to import or export goods. Their unique geographical situation makes them fascinating examples of how location can shape a country's economy and culture. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Jamaica dominates sprinting. This vibrant island nation is renowned for producing some of the fastest athletes in history, with Usain Bolt proudly leading the way. Bolt is not merely a sprinter, he's transformed into a global icon, boasting 8 Olympic gold medals and a staggering world record of 9.58 seconds in the 100 meters. Yet Jamaica's sprinting legacy isn't solely about Bolt. During the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, Jamaica continued to shine with stars like Elaine Thompson-Herah and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price, both clinching gold in the women's 100 meters. So, what fuels this sprinting powerhouse? Studies reveal that Jamaican sprinters often possess a unique muscle composition, crafted through generations, providing them an edge in speed. Additionally, their bodies demonstrate remarkable efficiency in oxygen usage, a vital component for sprinting success. However, it's not just about biology. Jamaica's culture cherishes athleticism, motivating children to engage in sports from a young age. This compelling blend of physical attributes and an encouraging environment paves the way for greatness, reinforcing Jamaica's status as a dominant force in track and field. Let's uncover the truth about the world's shortest man. Sheehan's Zada holds the remarkable title of being the shortest man in the world, standing at a mere 25.7 inches tall. Born in 2000, Zada's tiny stature is due to a rare genetic condition that affects his growth. Living in Pakistan, he has gained international attention not just for his height, but also for his inspiring personality and resilience. Despite facing numerous challenges, Zada engages with his community and shares his story, showing that height doesn't define one's ability to make a difference. He has even appeared in various media, spreading joy and awareness about people with similar conditions. Zada's existence invites us to celebrate diversity and appreciate the unique qualities that every individual brings to the world. Isn't it fascinating how such a small figure can carry such a big message? Hard to believe, but olive oil has ancient roots. This golden liquid has been a vital part of many cultures for over 6,000 years, cherished not just for its flavor, but also for its symbolism of peace and prosperity. In ancient Greece, olive oil was far more than a cooking ingredient. It played a crucial role in society. Athletes would be anointed with it before competitions, a tradition that honored their physical prowess and highlighted the importance of olive trees in Greek mythology. The oil's significance extends beyond Greece, featuring prominently in religious rituals and culinary traditions around the world. Today, olive oil remains a staple in kitchens globally, celebrated for its health benefits and rich taste. Whether drizzled over a salad or used in cooking, it connects us to a history where it was revered as liquid gold, embodying strength, unity, and success. Isn't it fascinating how one ingredient can carry so much history? Is it really true that flamingos are pink from food? It's a vibrant fact that the stunning pink color of flamingos actually comes from their diet. These elegant birds get their beautiful hue primarily from carotenoid pigments, which are naturally present in their favorite meals like shrimp and algae. When flamingos consume these foods, their bodies break down the carotenoids, and the pigments are then deposited in their feathers, skin, and even their bills. The more carotenoids they eat, the pinker they become. Interestingly, flamingos are born gray and only start to develop their iconic pink color as they grow and eat more of these pigment-rich foods. In places where food is scarce, you may notice that some flamingos remain a lighter shade or even gray. This fascinating connection between their diet and coloration teaches us about the importance of nutrition in the animal kingdom and shows how what we eat can visibly change us. Isn't nature amazing? Believe it or not, lakes can boil deep underground. In certain volcanic regions, such as Dominica, lakes can reach astonishing temperatures of about 92 degrees Celsius. This phenomenon occurs at the famous Boiling Lake, a natural wonder that captivates visitors and researchers alike. The lake's high temperatures are fueled by geothermal energy stemming from a nearby volcano. This creates a unique ecosystem where the water is constantly changing, with steam rising and bubbles forming all over the surface. The extreme heat means that the environment around the lake is harsh, yet fascinating, supporting minimal life forms that have adapted to such conditions. The Boiling Lake is not just a stunning sight. It reflects the powerful forces beneath our feet that shape the Earth. Discovering how these geothermal processes work can help us understand more about our planet's geology. Exploring volcanic regions like this one not only reveals the beauty of nature, but also highlights the dynamic processes at play, reminding us of the Earth's unpredictable yet captivating nature. How many more wonders are hidden beneath the surface? This might surprise you. Why is J missing from the periodic table? It's a curious fact that the letter J holds the dubious honor of being the only letter not represented on the periodic table. The periodic table organizes all known chemical elements, serving as an essential reference for scientists and students alike. Each element features a unique symbol, typically derived from its name, using letters from the alphabet. However, in the historical context of naming elements, J simply didn't make the cut. Many elements were named based on their Latin or Greek origins, where the letter J wasn't utilized in the same way we know it today. Instead, we see familiar symbols like H for hydrogen and C for carbon taking their place. This absence of J doesn't mean that there aren't theoretical elements that could have started with it. Rather, it underscores the rich history of discovery and classification in the scientific community. The fascinating quirks of the periodic table not only provide a systematic view of matter, but also tell a compelling story about the evolution of scientific language and classification. So the next time you study the periodic table, ponder the intriguing narratives behind its arrangement and the centuries of knowledge it represents. Let's uncover the truth about password safety. Despite countless warnings from experts and tech companies, the password 1well346 still reigns as the world's most popular password. It seems unbelievable, right? A simple string of 6 digits is chosen by millions, making it an easy target for hackers. With our lives increasingly online, using a strong password is crucial for protecting personal information. Yet many folks choose convenience over security, often reusing weak passwords across sites or relying on something like password or their birth date. The risk? Cyber criminals thrive on this behavior, using automated tools to quickly crack these simple codes. So how can we improve? Creating complex passwords with a mix of letters, numbers, and special characters is a great start. Additionally, using password managers can help remember them all securely. Are you ready to upgrade your online security? Ever tried sleeping in a capsule hotel? These unique accommodations offer a whole new way to experience hospitality without the usual distractions. Capsule hotels, popularized in Japan, are composed of minimalist pods that house just a bed, providing guests with a cozy private space. However, they come with an interesting twist. There are no doors. Instead of traditional rooms, rows of these capsules line the walls, requiring guests to keep noise levels down to ensure everyone enjoys a peaceful night's sleep. It's a fascinating blend of convenience and communal living. Travelers often appreciate the efficient use of space and the simplicity it brings. Imagine staying in a place designed for quiet reflection, perfect for solo adventures or brief stays. Would you be comfortable in such a compact space, or does it sound too cramped for you? This might surprise you. Space has a graveyard. When satellites finish their missions, they don't just disappear. Instead, they are carefully moved to what are known as graveyard orbits, or guided to re-enter Earth's atmosphere. NASA estimates that there are over 8,000 inactive satellites and other debris floating around in space. Graveyard orbits are specially designated areas usually far from operational satellites, where defunct spacecraft are sent to avoid collision risks. Meanwhile, some objects are directed to burn up in the atmosphere, which minimizes the amount of debris that could affect active satellites. This careful management is crucial because space debris can pose serious threats to operational spacecraft and even the International Space Station. So the next time you think about satellites, remember that there's a whole hidden world managing their end of life gracefully. What if I told you sneezing protects your eyes? Every time you feel a sneeze coming on, your body triggers an automatic reaction. Your eyelids close. This reflex isn't just a quirky habit, it serves a crucial purpose. By shutting your eyes, you protect your eyeballs from tiny droplets and particles that might be released when you sneeze. Sneezing is your body's way of expelling irritants or germs from your nose, and while some people claim they can sneeze with their eyes open, it's generally not recommended. Keeping your eyes closed during a sneeze shields them from harm, reducing the risk of irritation or potential injury. So the next time you feel a sneeze building up, remember it's not just a random reflex. Your body is working to keep your eyes safe. Isn't it fascinating how our bodies have these built-in protective measures? Did you know Corella is a hotel star? Corella is not just a name. It's often synonymous with exceptional hospitality and memorable experiences in the tourism industry. This character embodies the welcoming spirit that can make a hotel stand out in a crowded market. Imagine stepping into a hotel where every detail has been carefully crafted to ensure guests feel right at home. Corella's association with hospitality signifies a place that prioritizes comfort, service, and the little touches that turn a simple stay into an unforgettable adventure. It's like having a personal tour guide who knows all the local secrets and makes you feel like a cherished friend. Whether it's the warm smiles from the staff or the thoughtful amenities, Corella represents the magic of tourist spots around the world, encouraging travelers to explore and unwind. The name itself evokes images of cozy lobbies, delicious dining, and unique attractions nearby. So, where will Corella take you next in your travels? Is Anchorage really the international cargo hotspot? Yes, it absolutely is. Anchorage, Alaska has become a crucial player in the world of international freight thanks to its strategic location. Situated between Asia and North America, it allows cargo planes to quickly access major markets. This means that goods can travel efficiently from one continent to another without unnecessary delays. The city's Ted Stevens Anchorage International Airport is one of the busiest air cargo hubs in the world, with planes arriving and departing at all hours, transporting everything from electronics to perishable food items. This bustling airport not only supports local jobs, but also strong international trade relationships. Businesses rely on Anchorage's unique position to save time and money when shipping their products. As global commerce continues to grow, Anchorage's role as a key connection point will only become more important. So next time you receive a package that traveled thousands of miles, remember that it might have passed through Anchorage on its way to you. Owls can see what other birds can't. These fascinating creatures have a special power. They can detect the color blue, which is quite unique among birds. While many birds enjoy a colorful view of their world, owls take it a step further. They can see 30 times more light than humans, enabling them to navigate through the darkness with incredible clarity. Imagine flying silently through a moonlit forest, spotting tiny movements and colors invisible to our eyes. This ability is thanks to their large eyes, which are packed with special cells called rods that pick up low light. As a result, owls are exceptional hunters at night, efficiently locating prey like mice and insects. Their superb night vision not only helps them survive, but also plays a crucial role in maintaining balance in their ecosystems. So next time you hear an owl's haunting call in the night, remember they possess one of nature's coolest adaptations, making them perfectly suited for life after dark. You might be surprised by Sahara's fame. The city of Sahara is celebrated as home to the largest tropical lake in the world, a natural wonder that stuns visitors and locals alike. This spectacular body of water, known for its vibrant biodiversity, plays a pivotal role in the ecosystem of the region. The lake supports various wildlife species, including unique birds and aquatic life, making it a paradise for nature lovers. Communities around the lake depend on its resources for fishing and recreation, showcasing the lake's importance to local culture and economy. People travel from all over to witness the stunning scenery and rich wildlife that thrive in this tropical environment. Imagine lounging by the pristine shores while observing how this lake shapes the lives of its inhabitants. With so much to offer, it raises a captivating question. What other treasures might lie hidden in this vibrant region? Can the world really fit in Texas? It might sound surprising, but the entire population of our planet could theoretically fit into the Lone Star State, with around 330 square feet for each person. This mind-boggling idea gives us a fresh perspective on how vast Texas is compared to the crowded cities we often think of. To illustrate this, Texas spans approximately 268,000 square miles, making it one of the largest states in the U.S. If you line up all the people around the globe, each having their own piece of land, there would be enough space for everyone, spreading them out comfortably. This statistic not only showcases the impressive size of Texas, but also invites us to consider global population density in a new light. In major cities, we often feel packed together, but out in Texas, there's room to breathe. So next time someone mentions how crowded the world is, remember the vast plains of Texas and imagine the possibilities of space we could share. Luxury brands are changing fashion. How are they doing it? These powerhouses like Louis Vuitton, Chanel, and Gucci are not just about style. They significantly influence global fashion trends and symbolize wealth. The luxury market is booming, with projections suggesting it will top $450 billion by 2025. This growth stems from various factors, including increasing consumer demand and the rise of emerging economies like China, where a growing middle class aspires to luxury goods. As more people around the world desire high-quality, fashionable items, luxury brands adapt their marketing strategies to attract new customers. They often set trends that trickle down to mainstream fashion, making something exclusive become a must-have for everyday folks. From runway shows to celebrity endorsements, these brands create a buzz that shapes how we view style and status. With social media amplifying their reach, it's fascinating to see how luxury items not only represent affluence, but also influence what we wear and aspire to. So, next time you see those iconic logos, remember they're part of a vast, evolving conversation about fashion and identity. Here's a wild fact about, did you know puzzles can change lives? It all began in 1974 when Hungarian professor Erno Rubik invented the Rubik's Cube, a marvel that has evolved into a worldwide phenomenon. This intriguing cube, featuring a vibrant array of colors, entices and engages millions with its deceptively simple design. You might simply see it as a toy, but it serves as an exceptional mental challenge, having sold over 350 million units globally, making it one of the most popular toys ever created. The magic of the Rubik's Cube lies in its perfect fusion of creativity and logic. Each twist and turn transforms the puzzle into a fresh challenge, urging kids and adults alike to hone their problem-solving abilities. Beyond the classroom, the cube has influenced a range of activities, from exhilarating speed cubing competitions to innovative art installations. It has even inspired video games and fashion trends, cementing its place in popular culture. Just think of the countless hours dedicated to solving its colorful maze. Whether you're an expert cuber or a curious beginner, this iconic puzzle continuously nurtures our creativity and adventure, illustrating that simple concepts can leave a tremendous legacy. Guess what really drives Disney's princess magic? The Little Mermaid, released in 1989, brought back the beloved princess tradition after a 30-year break following the disappointing release of Sleeping Beauty. Imagine a world where enchanting tales of princesses were nearly forgotten. With its vibrant animation and catchy songs, The Little Mermaid revitalized Disney's magic, drawing in audiences of all ages. Ariel, the curious mermaid longing to explore the human world, quickly captured hearts and became an iconic figure in pop culture. This film not only marked a triumphant return for Disney's princess movies, but also kickstarted the Disney Renaissance, which led to a series of successful animated films throughout the 1990s. The engaging story, memorable characters, and stunning visuals showed that fairy tales could thrive again, sparking a new generation's love for Disney's enchanting storytelling. Can you believe it all started with A Little Mermaid? Let's uncover the truth about depression and neurotransmitters. Depression affects millions of people worldwide, and it's often linked to imbalances in neurotransmitters like serotonin, norepinephrine, and dopamine. These chemicals play crucial roles in regulating mood and emotional well-being. When they're out of balance, it can lead to feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and a lack of interest in everyday activities. Many treatments for depression focus on restoring these neurotransmitter levels, particularly serotonin, considered one of the key players in mood regulation. Medications like selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs, are commonly prescribed to enhance serotonin availability in the brain, helping to lift mood and improve overall emotional health. Additionally, lifestyle changes, such as exercise and a balanced diet, can also positively impact neurotransmitter levels. Understanding these connections is vital as it opens the door to more effective treatments and encourages a holistic approach to mental health. Have you considered the science behind your feelings? Did you know horses need deep sleep too? While it's true that horses and cows can catch quick naps while standing, they can't skimp on deep REM sleep, which is crucial for their health. Evolution has shaped these majestic animals to adapt to their environments, allowing them to stay alert to predators. However, just like we need to settle down for those deep sleep cycles, horses have to lie down occasionally to truly recharge. They might seem like they can sleep while standing, but they often need that cozy moment on the ground to restore their energy and maintain their well-being. This fascinating sleep pattern not only shows how these animals remain vigilant in the wild, but also highlights the balance they must keep for survival. So next time you see a horse standing peacefully, remember it's just catching some quick Z's, but for deeper rest, it has to hit the ground for some quality shut-eye. Did you know Italy was once ruled by a cruel king? In ancient times, the region now called modern Italy was known as Acragos, under the dominion of the infamous King Phalaris. Phalaris wasn't just any ruler. He was notorious for his extreme cruelty. His reign was marked by horrific punishments that he used to instill fear amongst his subjects. People were terrified of what would happen if they dared to oppose him or commit even minor offenses. Phalaris believed that controlling his kingdom through terror was the best way to maintain authority. His methods included barbaric punishments, like using a brazen bull for executions, where individuals were trapped inside and subjected to intense heat. This gruesome tactic was designed to send a chilling message to anyone thinking of defiance. Phalaris's legacy serves as a stark reminder of how absolute power can transform leadership into tyranny. How do you think his methods shaped society back then? Ever thought about why owls are seen as mysterious? In parts of South Africa, owls carry a heavy load of cultural meaning, often linked to witchcraft and death. These fascinating birds, with their silent flight and eerie calls at night, evoke an air of mystery that stirs the imagination. Ancient beliefs associate owls as companions of witches and sorcerers, creating a lingering suspicion around these creatures. In some communities, people even believe that an owl's appearance can foretell misfortune or death. Additionally, various traditional medicine practices sometimes involve collecting owl body parts, which further cements their status as symbols of the supernatural. Yet owls are also vital to the ecosystem, managing rodent populations and contributing to biodiversity. So while they are shrouded in superstition, it's essential to appreciate owls for their ecological role and unique beauty as well. Let's uncover the truth about Santa Claus. The name Santa Claus has a fascinating origin, stemming from a Dutch figure called Sinterklaas, which itself is a playful twist on Saint Nicholas, a generous bishop from the 4th century. As Dutch settlers arrived in America during the 18th century, they brought their beloved Sinterklaas traditions with them. Over time, this name transformed into the Santa Claus we know today. But there's more. The image we associate with Santa, dressed in a bright red suit and sporting a fluffy white beard, wasn't fully defined until the 20th century. A major influence came from various stories, But it was the famous Coca-Cola advertising campaign in the 1930s that solidified his appearance in popular culture. This blend of history and marketing has turned Santa Claus into a beloved symbol of generosity and holiday cheer around the world. Guess what really drives liquids in zero gravity? When you're floating in space, things behave in wild ways, especially liquids. Unlike on Earth, where gravity pulls everything down, liquids in a zero-gravity environment can float around as small droplets. Imagine the sight of urine forming little suspended beads, drifting gently in the air. Even more astonishing is what happens when you expose these liquids to the vacuum of space. They boil instantly. Yes, that's right. The low pressure causes them to change from liquid to gas immediately, leaving behind tiny ice crystals. This bizarre behavior is due to the unique conditions found in space, where there's no air pressure to keep things stable. In everyday life on Earth, we simply pour a drink, but in orbit, astronauts need special containers to manage their fluids carefully. This fascinating difference highlights the fascinating ways our universe works and challenges our perception of everyday activities. So next time you take a sip of water, think about how wild things get up there in the cosmos. Can you imagine the art of paper sculpture? Mayo is a talented paper artist who has captivated many with his stunning creations. His work showcases meticulous designs that involve precise printing, cutting, and gluing techniques. Each piece reflects his incredible attention to detail and passion for the craft. Mayo spends countless hours perfecting his sculptures, demonstrating that artistry takes both dedication and patience. Whether it's crafting delicate flowers or intricate animals, his ability to transform a simple sheet of paper into a lifelike figure is truly remarkable. Viewers often find themselves amazed by how he manages to breathe life into these materials, creating a visual feast that invites closer inspection. The process itself is an art form, blending traditional techniques with a modern twist. As more people discover his work, the world of paper sculpture continues to grow, inspiring others to explore their own artistic talents. What will Mayo create next? The possibilities are endless. Did you know Arabic is written backward and forward? While many languages like English are written from left to right, Arabic takes a different approach. The fascinating aspect of the Arabic script is that it flows from right to left, making it unique among the world's writing systems. This means that when you open an Arabic book or sign, you start from the right side of the page. But here's where it gets interesting. Arabic numerals, like the ones we use every day, go from left to right. So if you're reading a price or a date in Arabic, you'll switch directions, like a chameleon changing colors. This dual directional writing can be challenging for learners, but it adds a rich layer to the language. With its beautiful calligraphy and complex grammar, Arabic is a treasure trove of culture. Isn't it amazing how languages can have such unique characteristics? What if I told you about the lollipopter? This unique toy resembles a twisted lollipop and delights users with its transforming shapes when twisted. Beyond its fun design, the lollipopter serves as a fantastic stress relief tool, ideal for those long workdays or moments when you need a break. You can sit at your desk, take a deep breath, and twist the lollipopter to ease tension, all while enhancing your workspace's aesthetics. Its colorful appearance and innovative mechanics make it more than just a toy. It's also a quirky decorative item that sparks joy and conversation. Whether you're a student, a busy professional, or anyone looking to add a bit of fun to their day, the lollipopter might just become your new favorite desk companion. Who knew stress relief could look so playful? Let's uncover the truth about wolf howls. Wolves are fascinating creatures known for their unique vocalizations, especially howling. Researchers have found that wolves can actually respond to human howls, and their reaction often depends on their mood and the dynamics within their pack. When a person lets out a howl, curious wolves might feel compelled to join in, creating a beautiful symphony of sounds resonating through the wild. Interestingly, if the pack feels social and energetic, the likelihood of them howling back increases significantly. This behavior reveals not only their communication skills, but also their social nature. Wolves use howling to maintain connections within their group and to mark their territory. So the next time you hear a wolf howl in the distance, remember that it might just be responding to you. This intriguing interaction hints at the deep bond wolves share with each other and potentially with us. Is it really true that Amsterdam bikes power the city? In Amsterdam, bicycles aren't just a fun way to get around. They're also a powerful source of energy. On average, citizens pedal an astonishing 240,000 miles each day. This impressive cycling generates around 19.5 million watts of electricity every hour. Just think about this. A single bicycle rack that holds 30 bikes can produce enough energy to light an entire street. That means by keeping those bikes rolling, Amsterdam not only lights up neighborhoods but also plays a crucial role in fighting climate change. By using bicycles, the city prevents the emission of roughly 1,355 pounds of CO2 each year. It's like erasing the carbon footprint from driving cars. The city's commitment to cycling and sustainable energy showcases how simple choices can lead to big impacts. So next time you see those friendly cyclists zipping through the streets, remember they are helping to power and protect their city at the same time. Isn't that an inspiring way to travel? Here's what actually happens when building on soft soil. The Taj Mahal, one of the greatest architectural marvels, stands majestically on the banks of the Yamuna River. But did you know its foundation employs some innovative techniques? Facing the challenge of a soft riverbed, the builders designed a complex water management system to shield the monument from erosion. This system helps drain excess water away, which could undermine the stability of the structure. The foundation also utilizes a mix of materials that solidify over time, providing a sturdy base for the exquisite white marble above. As a result, this gorgeous mausoleum has withstood the test of time, surviving floods and heavy rains while showcasing the brilliance of Mughal architecture. This ingenuity highlights how understanding the environment can lead to lasting beauty and resilience. How incredible is that? Is Tristan da Cunha the most remote island on Earth? This unique island, owned by the UK, lies in the far South Atlantic, a staggering 1,491 miles away from its nearest neighbor, St. Helena. Known for its isolation, Tristan da Cunha is one of the most remote inhabited islands and houses a small, tight-knit community of fewer than 300 residents. Life on the island is truly different. With no regular air service or modern conveniences, visitors must arrive by boat, which can take days. The locals, known as Tristanians, are resilient and resourceful, relying on fishing and farming to sustain themselves. They share a rich culture influenced by their unique location, and despite the challenges, they enjoy a strong sense of community. The island's rugged beauty, with its dramatic cliffs and abundant wildlife, attracts a few adventurous travelers each year. Imagine living in a place where the nearest grocery store is over 1,000 miles away. Isn't it fascinating how such a small community thrives in such an isolated part of the world? Did you know that your brain works faster than a sports car? It's truly remarkable how the human brain can process thoughts and neural signals at an astonishing speed of around 268 miles per hour. This blinding speed makes our brains incredibly efficient at handling the vast amounts of information we encounter every day. Whether you're solving a math problem in class or reacting to the world around you, your brain is busy sending and receiving signals, all while coordinating countless thoughts and actions. To put this into perspective, many high-performance sports cars reach peak speeds of about 200 miles per hour, but your brain zips along at a speed that leaves them in the dust. This exceptional capability allows us to think, learn, and make decisions quickly, highlighting just how amazing our cognitive functions are. So next time you react swiftly or come up with a brilliant idea, remember, it's all thanks to your lightning-fast brain. Is it really true that someone survived 46G? In a remarkable experiment, John Stapp, a pioneering aerospace medicine researcher, experienced an astounding acceleration of over 46G. This extreme force, equivalent to more than 46 times the force of gravity, was part of his work testing the limits of the human body. Stapp's test involved being strapped to a rocket sled, which then rapidly decelerated, simulating conditions that could occur in aviation crashes. Amazingly, he survived this tremendous force, but it wasn't without consequences. He suffered vision damage due to the intense stress placed on his body. Living to 89 years old, Stapp became an influential figure in safety research, contributing invaluable insights into how we can better protect pilots and passengers. His daring experiments show just how resilient the human body can be under extreme circumstances, but they also underscore the risks involved in pushing scientific boundaries. Hold on tight for the world's longest water coaster. Meet Mammoth, the impressive attraction at Holiday World in Santa Claus, Indiana. This thrilling water coaster towers above the rest with a unique circular design that allows up to 6 riders to plunge down its exciting slopes together. Imagine zooming through 7 swooping declines, all while splashing through refreshing water at amazing speeds. The combination of the coaster's twists and turns, paired with gravity and water, creates a ride like no other, promising a heart-pounding adventure. Riders of all ages flock to this attraction, eager to experience the adrenaline rush and fun that Mammoth offers. Whether you're racing down its slopes with friends or watching from the sidelines, the joy of this water coaster is contagious. Are you ready to face the twists and turns of the longest water coaster in the world? Believe it or not, Cher changed television forever. In a bold move during the 1960s, Cher became the first woman to show her belly button on American television while performing on the Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour. At that time, strict broadcasting rules deemed any hint of nudity, even if it was just a navel, too shocking for viewers. But Cher, wearing a daring midriff-bearing outfit, challenged these outdated standards by embracing her body and creating a stir in the television world. Her fearless choice not only left audiences buzzing, but also helped shift the dress codes in the entertainment industry, encouraging more expressive and trend-setting fashion choices in subsequent shows. Thanks to Cher's rebellious spirit, the boundaries around clothing and media became more relaxed, inspiring generations of artists to embrace their individuality and redefine what is considered stylish or acceptable on screen. Could such a small act change fashion history? What if I told you avocados are berries? Most people think of avocados as vegetables due to their savory flavor and use in salads and dips. Surprisingly, avocados belong to the fruit family, specifically classified as single-seed berries. This classification comes from the botanical definition of a berry, which is a fleshy fruit produced from a single ovary containing a seed. The creamy texture and rich taste of avocados stem from their high, healthy fat content, primarily monounsaturated fats that are good for your heart. Not only do avocados offer a delicious addition to meals, but they are also packed with nutrients like potassium, vitamins E and C, and fiber, making them a superfood. From guacamole to smoothies, the versatility of avocados allows them to shine in various dishes. Next time you enjoy this luscious fruit, remember you're savoring a berry, one that brings a unique twist to our culinary traditions. Isn't it fascinating how something we think of one way can actually belong to a completely different category? Ever seen a coffin race down a hill? In Manitou Springs, Colorado, excitement builds each year during the Emma Crawford Coffin Races. This quirky festival involves teams decorating coffins and dressing in themed costumes, all while competing to push their unique coffins downhill. It's a lively event that combines humor and history, honoring Emma Crawford, a local legend who wished to be buried atop a mountain. After a fierce storm dislodged her coffin, her story was forever etched into the town's heart. Participants not only celebrate Emma's memory, but also showcase their creativity and teamwork. Spectators gather to cheer on the racers, enjoying the colorful costumes and festive atmosphere. From spooky to whimsical designs, the coffins can be as creative as the teams that build them, turning a solemn concept into a joyous celebration of life and community spirit. So, if you're looking for something unforgettable and a little eccentric, the Emma Crawford Coffin Races are a must-see. Would you dare to join in the fun? Guess what really drives Detroit's music scene? Detroit, famous for its vibrant Motown and jazz roots, has officially named the accordion as its official instrument. This recognition highlights the city's rich musical tapestry woven together by various immigrant communities. While you might think of the soulful sounds of Stevie Wonder or the energetic beats of jazz greats, The accordion plays a crucial role in folk and polka, music traditions cherished by many. Throughout the years, this instrument has connected generations and cultures, showcasing the diverse heritage of Detroit. Accordion players often fill the streets with lively polka tunes at festivals, bringing neighbors and friends together to celebrate. It's fascinating to see how a single instrument can embody the spirit of a city with such a complex musical history. So next time you enjoy the sounds of Detroit, remember the accordion's unique contribution to its vibrant scene. Is it really true that mank usta is adored everywhere? This delightful sweet snack is popular across Africa, Asia, and the Middle East, capturing hearts and taste buds alike. Mank usta comes in many flavors and styles, reflecting the unique traditions of the regions where it's made. For many, it's more than just a treat, it's a cultural icon. Families often enjoy mank usta during special celebrations, from weddings to festivals, making it a comforting reminder of home and heritage. In some areas, local vendors prepare mank usta fresh, filling the air with its enticing aroma. Each region adds its own twist, whether it's a nutty, honey-drizzled version or one crowned with colorful toppings. With its diverse adaptations and significance in countless local customs, mank usta is truly a beloved sweet that connects people through its flavors and stories. Have you tried this delightful snack yet? Did you know about China's one-child policy? In 1980, China introduced a controversial law limiting families to having just one child, an attempt to curb rapid population growth. This policy had a major impact on Chinese society, affecting family structures and leading to a significant gender imbalance, as many families preferred sons over daughters. For over 3 decades, millions of couples faced pressure to comply, leading to forced abortions and sterilizations in some cases. However, the government began to realize the long-term implications, such as an aging workforce and declining birth rates. So in 2015, the one-child policy was officially replaced, allowing couples the option of having 2 children. As of 2021, families can now have up to 3 children. This shift aims to rejuvenate the population and support economic growth, changing the landscape of Chinese family life. How will this impact future generations? You might be shocked to learn that most of the universe is invisible. Did you know that less than 15% of the universe is made up of visible matter? This includes everything we can see, like planets, stars, and galaxies. The rest, a staggering 85%, is made up of dark matter and dark energy. While these mysterious components of the universe don't emit light and can't be directly observed, scientists know they exist because of their gravitational effects on visible objects. For instance, dark matter helps hold galaxies together, preventing them from flying apart due to their rotation. Dark energy, on the other hand, is believed to be responsible for the universe's accelerated expansion. Although we can't see them, understanding dark matter and dark energy is crucial to understanding the cosmos. What other wonders might be hiding beyond our sight? Is it really true that natural gas is odorless? Yes, it is. Natural gas itself has no smell, which can make it tricky to detect. That's why utility companies add a chemical called mercaptan to it, giving it that distinctive rotten egg aroma. This addition is crucial for safety. In case of a leak, the awful smell alerts us before it can pose any danger. Mercaptan is extremely effective, needing only a tiny amount to create a noticeable scent. If you ever catch a whiff of that sulfur-like odor, it's essential to take it seriously. You should immediately leave the area, avoid using electrical devices or flames, and call your gas company. This simple yet effective safety measure shows how preventing mishaps can be as easy as a scent. Next time you smell that strong odor, remember it's there to protect you and not actually from the gas itself. Let's uncover the truth about Moriah's size and design. Moriah, located in the vast Saudi Arabian desert, holds the title of being the largest mirror-lined building in the entire world. This incredible structure showcases both architectural brilliance and engineering innovation. Designed to reflect the shimmering sunlight of the desert, Moriah has been a marvel since its completion, capturing the imaginations of visitors and locals alike. The reflective surface not only enhances its stunning appearance, but also plays a practical role by helping to regulate temperature within the building. Imagine standing before a massive glass facade that sparkles like a jewel against the arid backdrop. The building serves multiple purposes, from providing office spaces to hosting large events, and it's become a symbol of modernity in a country deeply rooted in tradition. As you explore its vast halls and glimmering exteriors, you can't help but be awed by this fusion of nature and human creativity. Isn't it fascinating how architecture can reshape our understanding of space and beauty? Did you know about Oklahoma's dog gathering permit rules? In Oklahoma, if you want your furry friends to hang out in packs of 3 or more, you'll need a special permit signed by the mayor. This unique regulation aims to manage animal gatherings and ensure public safety, reflecting the state's cautious approach to pet policies. While it might seem a bit surprising, this law helps prevent issues that could arise from large dog meetups, such as barking or potential scuffles. It's all about keeping things peaceful in parks and public spaces. So if you're a pet parent thinking of organizing a dog play date, don't forget to check into the necessary permits first. After all, no one wants to end up with an unexpected fine, right? This quirky law certainly adds an interesting twist to the usual routine of walking your dog. You won't believe how newborns taste the world. Newborns are equipped with a remarkable gift. They have nearly 30,000 taste buds spread across their tongue, cheeks, and the roof of their mouth. This incredible number means they experience flavors much more intensely than adults, who have only about 10,000 taste buds remaining. This heightened sense of taste is crucial for newborns. It helps them identify nutritious foods while steering clear of any harmful substances. The sensitivity to different flavors encourages them to seek out what they need for healthy growth. Interestingly, most of those extra taste buds gradually disappear within the first few years of life. This means that as children grow, their taste experiences become less intense, making way for a more mature palate. So next time you share a meal with a little one, remember, they may just be tasting the world in ways you can only imagine. Why is the Berlin Gold Hat so special? The Berlin Gold Hat is a captivating artifact that stands at 2 feet tall and is expertly crafted from thin sheets of gold leaf. Found in Germany, this hat dates back to 1800 BC and represents one of the finest examples of Bronze Age craftsmanship in Europe. Out of only 4 known conical golden hats from this period, it holds the title of the best preserved specimen. But what makes it even more fascinating lies in its purpose. Scholars believe these hats could have been used in ceremonial rituals, possibly indicating the wearer's status or even marking significant astronomical events. The intricate designs on the gold surface may reflect ancient beliefs about the cosmos or the changing seasons. Imagine the stories this golden wonder could tell about the people who lived thousands of years ago. Today, it offers us a rare glimpse into the distant past, connecting us to a time when extraordinary craftsmanship and deep spiritual significance were intertwined. What do you think this artifact can teach us about early European cultures? Here's something incredible about New Jersey's gas laws. New Jersey stands out as the only state in America where drivers can't pump their own gas. This unique law has been around since the 1940s, promoting safety and creating jobs for attendants at gas stations. But in a 2022 Monmouth University poll, a surprising 60% of New Jersey residents expressed their opposition to changing this tradition and allowing full self-service at gas stations. Supporters of the current law argue that it protects consumers by ensuring that trained attendants handle potentially dangerous fuel, while opponents suggest it limits convenience and increases gas prices. With many Americans accustomed to self-service, New Jersey's continued stance raises questions about convenience, safety, and what residents truly desire. Do they prefer to keep this quirky law, or is it time for a change in how they fuel their cars? Guess what once deemed lobster as prisoner food? It's hard to believe that lobster, now a symbol of luxury and indulgence, was once considered so unworthy that it was served to prisoners. Back in the 19th century, this crustacean was so unpopular that it sparked concern among lawmakers. To prevent giving inmates what was deemed an excessive punishment, laws were put in place restricting how many days in a row they could be fed lobster. Imagine being so lowly that meals made from the seafood were viewed as a form of cruelty. The shift in perception of lobster is fascinating. As the demand for seafood evolved, lobster became a sought-after delicacy, often featured at fancy restaurants and celebrations. Today, it's hard to picture lobster as anything but a treat for special occasions. This remarkable turnaround in its reputation reminds us how tastes can change over time. What do you think caused lobsters to go from the plate of prisoners to the tables of the wealthy? Prepare to be amazed by Weird Al's creativity. In May 1999, just a month before the much-anticipated release of Star Wars Episode I, The Phantom Menace, Weird Al Yankovic recorded his famous parody, The Saga Begins. What makes this even more impressive is that he did it without an early screening from Lucasfilm. Instead, Yankovic turned to Star Wars fan forums to gather plot details and insights. Using his quick wit and musical talent, he crafted a hilarious song that tells the story of Anakin Skywalker, capturing the excitement and mystery of the Star Wars universe. The result was a catchy tune that not only entertained fans, but also offered a fresh take on the epic saga everyone was buzzing about. His ability to compose a song based on sheer enthusiasm and community knowledge showcases the power of fandom and creativity, proof that sometimes you don't need a front-row seat to deliver an unforgettable experience. Prepare to be amazed by patience and fortitude. These two magnificent stone lions proudly stand guard in front of the New York Public Library, representing more than just impressive artistry. Named by Mayor Fiorello LaGuardia, during the challenging days of the Great Depression, patience symbolizes the calm endurance needed to weather tough times, while fortitude embodies the courage to push through difficulties. Together, these lions have become iconic symbols of resilience for New Yorkers and visitors alike. They've graced countless films, photographs, and stories, making them recognizable far beyond the library's steps. Every day, tourists and locals stop to take pictures with these majestic creatures, embracing the connection between the city's rich history and its vibrant present. So next time you see these lions, remember the strength and determination they represent, qualities that continue to inspire us today. Did you know that fireflies glow thanks to luciferin? This remarkable chemical, whose name comes from the Latin word for light bearer, plays a crucial role in the magical display of bioluminescence that these tiny insects produce. When a firefly wants to light up the night, it mixes luciferin with oxygen in a biochemical reaction that emits light. This process doesn't generate heat, so the light is often referred to as cold light. The stunning glow serves multiple purposes, such as attracting mates and warding off predators. Interestingly, not all bioluminescent creatures use luciferin. Some rely on different compounds. Fireflies, with their tantalizing flickers, have captivated humans for centuries, symbolizing summer nights and natural beauty. Next time you spot fireflies dancing in the dark, remember it's all thanks to this fantastic chemical reaction. How amazing is that? Here's what actually happens when you explore the Andes. The Andes mountain range, one of the longest in the world, stretches about 7,000 kilometers along the western edge of South America, crossing through amazing countries like Argentina, Chile, and Peru. This majestic range isn't just a stunning backdrop, it shapes the lives of millions. From towering peaks that touch the sky to lush valleys teeming with wildlife, the Andes boast incredible biodiversity. You can find unique species like the Andean condor soaring above, or the elusive vicuña roaming the highlands. The mountains also harbor rich cultural history where ancient civilizations like the Inca thrived. Plus, the Andes are a natural playground for adventurers, offering hiking, skiing, and breathtaking scenery. Whether you're drawn by the challenge of climbing Aconcagua, the highest peak in the Americas, or interested in exploring its vibrant ecosystems, the Andes have something for everyone wondering what secrets these mountains hold. Let's uncover the truth about Germany's wooden money. After World War I, Germany faced severe cash shortages, leading a town to introduce an innovative solution called Notgeld, or wooden money. This creative currency aimed to keep the economy afloat during tough times when traditional coins were scarce. Townspeople could use these wooden tokens for everyday transactions, supporting local businesses and trade. However, the solution quickly hit a snag. Termite infestations threatened the integrity of this unique money. As these pesky pests feasted on the wooden currency, the town realized it couldn't rely on Notgeld for long. Despite its short-lived existence, the story of this wooden money reflects the struggles communities face to adapt during economic turmoil. It's a fascinating glimpse into how creativity and necessity sometimes collide in unexpected ways. Could wooden currency make a comeback in our digital age? Ice baths can help athletes recover faster. Many athletes swear by the powers of ice baths for speeding up recovery and easing muscle soreness after intense workouts. Submerging in icy water reduces inflammation and numbs pain, making the body feel refreshed and ready to take on the next challenge. But here's the catch. While ice baths can be beneficial, they come with important safety warnings. Prolonged exposure to frigid temperatures can lead to health risks such as hypothermia or nerve damage. It's essential for athletes to limit their time in ice baths to around 10-15 minutes to avoid these dangers. Monitoring body temperature is crucial, as is listening to your own body. Some may find they rebound quicker without ice. So next time you hear about an athlete jumping into an ice bath, remember they are balancing recovery with safety. As with many things in sports, knowing the right balance is key to staying healthy and performing at your best. Surprising discovery: a tiny brain found in a tumor. In 2017, surgeons in Japan made a groundbreaking medical finding when they discovered a fully formed tiny brain nestled inside the ovarian tumor of a 16-year-old girl. This incredible case sparked a wave of curiosity and raised important questions about teratomas, a type of tumor known to contain different types of tissue, including hair, muscle, and even organs. The presence of a brain in such a tumor shows just how complex and mysterious our bodies can be. Teratomas are not that rare, but finding a fully developed brain within one is extraordinary and highlights the ongoing challenges and unraveling mysteries in medicine. This discovery pushes scientists and medical professionals to explore deeper the relationships among cells, development, and the nature of tumors. While we continue to learn more about our bodies, cases like this remind us that there's still so much we don't understand about human biology and the intricate processes of growth and development. What other secrets might our bodies be hiding? Hard to believe, but Kajaibin connects us to abracadabra. This fascinating concept, known as facta minari, has been around for 10 years, shedding light on the use of magical phrases in our daily conversations. Kajaibin, which originates from the enchanting word abracadabra, isn't just a whimsical word for peace, it serves a deeper purpose. It's designed to link us to Akar Kunal, a term believed to take us back in time, specifically to moments from 3 years ago. Imagine the power of a phrase that not only invokes tranquility, but also bridges time. By understanding and using Kajaibin, people can feel a connection to the past while fostering harmony in the present. This engaging interplay of language challenges our perception and invites us to explore how words can shape our experiences. Isn't it intriguing how such phrases can weave together different elements of our lives? Let's uncover the truth about the comal. This traditional cooking utensil, made from volcanic rock, is a beloved staple in many Latin American kitchens, especially in Mexico. For centuries, the comal has been more than just a griddle. It's a symbol of rich culinary heritage. The unique material allows the comal to retain heat for long periods, which is perfect for tasks like making warm, soft tortillas or roasting chilies to enhance their flavor. Chefs and home cooks alike appreciate how evenly it distributes heat, ensuring that whatever is being cooked is perfectly done. While you might find metal or electric griddles in modern kitchens, nothing beats the satisfaction of using a handcrafted comal. It connects the cook to traditions that span generations, encouraging the preservation of authentic flavors and techniques. Whenever you bite into a delicious taco or enjoy a freshly made tortilla, consider the humble comal and its essential role in making these delightful foods possible. What will you cook on your comal? Here's a wild fact about Neptune's discovery. In the mid-1800s, astronomers noticed something strange about Uranus. Its orbit had irregularities that couldn't be explained by the known planets alone. This sparked curiosity and serious calculation. French mathematician Urbain Le Verrier took on the challenge, using mathematics to infer the presence of an undiscovered planet beyond Uranus. His calculations suggested that a planet was tugging at Uranus, influencing its path around the Sun. Excitingly, these predictions led German astronomer Johann Galle to locate Neptune in 1846, using Leverrier's insights as a guide. The discovery was a remarkable blend of mathematical genius and observational skill. Neptune, with its stunning blue color and fierce winds, became the first planet found through mathematical predictions rather than direct observation. Isn't it fascinating how numbers and astronomy work hand in hand? Ever thought about why our muscles are unique? Muscle development can differ greatly among us, showcasing how incredible human bodies can be. For instance, while most people have 2 heads in their biceps, some possess an unusual genetic twist, sporting 3 or even more. This variation can change how our arms look and function. Even more fascinating, certain muscles can be completely absent in many people. Take the psoas minor, for example. Research shows that about 40% of individuals do not have this muscle at all. Similarly, the sternalis muscle is a rarity, found in only about 7.8% of the population. Such differences lead to unique challenges and advantages in physical performance and appearance. Understanding why these variations exist encourages a deeper appreciation of our own bodies and how they adapt to different environments and lifestyles. Isn't it amazing how diverse human anatomy can be? Have you heard about the world's shortest flight? This remarkable journey lasts only 1.5 minutes and connects 2 tiny Scottish islands, Westray and Papa Westray. Imagine hopping on a plane for just a moment. Operated by Loganair, this flight covers about 1.7 miles, which is shorter than many of our local commutes. It's an incredible feat of aviation, showcasing how air travel can connect even the most remote places. The route is primarily used by residents and occasional tourists, highlighting the importance of accessibility in these isolated communities. Interestingly, the flight can sometimes be completed in under a minute if conditions are just right, adding a dash of excitement to this already brief experience. The aircraft, typically a small twin-propeller plane, takes off and lands in a flash, giving passengers just enough time to buckle up or snap a quick picture. Next time you think about long, exhausting flights, remember this fascinating little Scottish connection? Would you dare to take a flight that brief? What if I told you about a 1916 voting amendment? In that year, a fascinating proposal was put forward to the U.S. Congress, aiming to change how Americans participated in decisions about war. This amendment suggested that citizens should have the power to vote on all acts of war, a bold idea indeed. At the time, the United States had not yet entered World War I, but a group of passionate Nebraskans pushed for this significant change. They believed that allowing citizens to vote would ensure a democratic approach to war decisions. However, this intriguing amendment also came with a twist. Anyone who voted in favor of a war act would be required to enlist as a volunteer soldier. Imagine how different our history might be if this amendment had passed. Sadly, despite its innovative spirit, it was ultimately rejected by Congress, leaving us to wonder how citizen involvement might have changed the course of American military actions. Prepare to be amazed by underground living in Australia. In the fascinating town of Coober Pedy, residents have taken a unique approach to life by creating an entire community beneath the Earth's surface. Originally established as an opal mining hub, this Australian town transformed when miners dug out extensive tunnels that now house homes, shops, and even churches. Living underground helps locals stay cool during the scorching summer heat, with temperatures soaring to over 40 degrees Celsius on 104 degrees Fahrenheit. The intricate network of caves is creatively designed, featuring cozy bedrooms, kitchens, and stunning opal displays that attract visitors from all over. Residents have embraced their unusual lifestyle and even developed a thriving culture that celebrates art and music underground. With quirky accommodations and a tight-knit sense of community, Coober Pedy shows us how resourcefulness can turn challenges into something extraordinary. Would you live in a place like this? Did you know dogs can sniff out medical conditions? This remarkable ability comes from their incredible sense of smell, which is estimated to be 10,000 to 100,000 times more sensitive than ours. Training dogs to detect specific health issues, like diabetes or certain cancers, has become a fascinating area of study. For example, dogs can be taught to recognize changes in a person's scent that indicate low blood sugar levels, allowing them to alert their owners or caregivers. In addition to diabetes, some specially trained dogs can detect cancerous cells during routine screenings by sniffing out specific volatile organic compounds. This unique bond between humans and dogs showcases just how valuable our furry friends can be. Imagine going about your daily life with a loyal companion that not only provides comfort, but also helps ensure your health. How amazing is that? Here's a wild fact about your perception of reality. The perception of the world can change without altering the world itself, which means that how we see things is often just as important as what's actually happening. Imagine two people watching the same sunset. One might see a breathtaking blend of colors while the other feels a sense of sadness. This shows that our feelings, experiences, and beliefs shape our understanding of reality. Studies in psychology reveal that our brains process information based on these personal lenses, influencing everything from our emotions to our decisions. This phenomenon underscores the importance of perspective in communication and conflict resolution. Often, simply changing how we approach a situation can lead to better understanding and solutions. So how do your unique experiences shape your view of the world? Prepare to be amazed by the blue whale's tongue. Did you know that the tongue of a blue whale can weigh as much as an entire elephant? That's right. This astonishing creature is the largest animal on Earth, and its massive tongue alone can weigh around 3 tons, which is truly mind-blowing. But the blue whale doesn't just impress with its size, it has a remarkable heart too. In fact, its heart only needs to beat once every 10 seconds. This slow pace allows the blue whale to conserve energy as it swims through the ocean depths. It's a fascinating combination of immense size and efficient biology. These majestic animals can grow up to 100 feet long and weigh over 200 tons, making them the ultimate giants of the sea. So next time you think of whales, just imagine the incredible size and efficiency of the blue whale's tongue and heart. What other amazing facts will we discover about these gentle giants? What if I told you Princess Liu Chuyu had her way? In the 5th century, during the vibrant Song dynasty, Princess Liu Chuyu found herself frustrated with her brother, who had taken multiple concubines. Rather than simply accepting this unfairness, Liu Chuyu boldly voiced her complaints. Her brother, perhaps wanting to appease her, made a surprising decision. He granted her a harem of 30 men. This extraordinary move highlights how women in history, like Liu Chuyu, often navigated the complexities of power and gender roles. It's a stunning example of how someone used their voice to change circumstances in a male-dominated society. Liu Chuyu's story sparks curiosity about the often overlooked roles women played in shaping history. Did her courage inspire other women to seek their own paths as well? The dynamics of royal families can be fascinating, revealing much about societal structures of the time. What if I told you about Mount Aja's stargazing magic? This stunning mountain, towering around 14,000 feet, is a hidden gem for astronomy lovers, far from the hustle and bustle of Hawaii. With its lofty elevation, Mount Aja provides a breathtaking viewpoint that is perfect for observing the night sky. Astronomers from all over seek this special locale, as it offers spectacular views and minimal light pollution. Imagine standing on the summit, surrounded by the crisp air and awe-inspiring vistas, as you gaze at the twinkling stars above. The mountain's unique blend of nature and science creates an astonishing experience, whether you're a seasoned stargazer or a curious beginner. Because it's often less crowded than other famous spots, you can enjoy a more intimate encounter with the cosmos. This combination of altitude and tranquility helps you connect with the universe like never before. So, if you're looking for a fantastic place to marvel at the stars, Mount Aja could be your next adventure. Let's explore the rise of goat screaming videos. In 2013, these hilarious clips took the internet by storm, outshining even traditional music charts. Imagine goats bleating in a way that sounds almost human. It's oddly amusing and surprisingly captivating. This quirky phenomenon highlights how the internet can bring unusual content into the spotlight. With millions of views, people couldn't get enough of goats sounding like they were in a rock concert. From social media platforms to late-night shows, goat screams became a staple, making everyone laugh. This trend even sparked memes and parodies, showcasing creativity in sharing laughter. So, what does this say about our culture? It reveals that the internet loves the unexpected, and sometimes a silly goat can entertain just as much as a big-name artist. In a world filled with serious news, finding joy in something as simple as a goat scream reminds us to appreciate the fun little moments. Shocking truth about young Tyrannosaurus rexes? Contrary to what many people picture, young T-Rexes didn't sport just tough, scaly skin. Instead, these fierce little dinosaurs likely had a fluffy layer of downy feathers to keep them warm as they grew. When T-Rex was just a young dinosaur, this furry covering helped them adapt to their environment and maintain body heat. Much like how modern birds use their feathers today, it's fascinating to think about how, as they matured and became larger creatures, they gradually shed these feathers in favor of maintaining a more massive, scaly look. Imagine a baby T-Rex, all cuddly and warm, as it roamed its prehistoric surroundings. This transition from feathers to scales illustrates the incredible evolution of dinosaurs, showing how they adapted over time to thrive on Earth. Isn't it amazing to consider how these giant creatures started out looking so different? Why exactly does Samarinos have such a rich history? This tiny but mighty region boasts a constitutional tradition that dates back to 1600, making it one of the oldest surviving written constitutions in the world. Imagine living in a place where the laws and governance have been carefully outlined in a document for over 400 years. In Samarinos, these early principles not only shaped the local government, but also laid the groundwork for how societies around the globe understand the rule of law today. The Constitution ensured rights and responsibilities were clearly defined, allowing citizens to participate in their governance. This historical document has inspired discussions on democracy and civil rights far beyond its borders, giving a fascinating glimpse into how people organized themselves in the past. Isn't it incredible to think that the roots of modern democracy can be traced back to such a small area? What if I told you about anterograde amnesia? This fascinating condition arises when a brain injury disrupts a person's ability to form new memories. Imagine waking up and forgetting everything from the moment of the injury onward. That's what many individuals experience. However, here's the twist. Even with this memory challenge, they can still learn new motor skills. This distinction reveals how our brains differentiate between procedural memory, like riding a bike or playing an instrument, and declarative memory, which involves facts and events we can consciously recall. While anterograde amnesia makes it tough to remember the names of new friends or the details of a recent vacation, a person can still develop their skills in sports or arts. This showcases the complexities of the brain's memory systems and offers hope that even in the face of memory loss, there are still ways to learn and grow. Ever wondered why sea levels are uneven? The truth is, the Earth's sea level isn't a flat surface. It varies due to several natural factors. Earth's rotation plays a crucial role, causing water to bulge at the equator. This bulging means the sea is slightly higher there compared to the poles. Additionally, gravitational fluctuations from large land masses influence sea levels. For example, when Ice Age glaciers melted, their weight changed, allowing oceans to rise unevenly in different areas. Weather also adds to this mix, with wind-driven waves and currents creating temporary highs and lows. It's fascinating how these factors combine to create a complex and dynamic sea surface. So the next time you look at the ocean, remember it's not just a simple, flat expanse. It's alive with movement and change. Isn't nature incredible? Did you know the world's largest farm is in China? The Mudanjiang City Dairy Farm stretches over an astonishing area comparable to the entire country of Portugal. This massive dairy operation, located in the northeastern part of China, is home to hundreds of thousands of dairy cows. Imagine the sheer scale of milk production here. With state-of-the-art facilities and advanced farming techniques, this farm produces vast amounts of milk to meet the growing demand for dairy products. The workers at the farm closely monitor the cows' health and well-being, ensuring they are well fed and cared for. They even use technology to track the cow's milk output, which helps maximize production efficiency. The Mudanjiang City Dairy Farm plays a vital role in China's dairy industry, contributing significantly to the economy while providing people with essential nutrition. It's incredible how such a large farming operation can thrive and sustain millions, showcasing the powerful blend of agriculture and technology. What other impressive farms or agricultural innovations exist around the globe? Did you know about this unique architectural support? The intriguing structure started its journey with a square base in Asia and a remarkable plastic wall, showcasing innovative design and engineering. This unusual combination, incorporating a sturdy square base, provided essential stability, while the plastic wall contributed flexibility, allowing the structure to adapt to various environmental conditions. With such imaginative elements, architects and builders could experiment with new forms and possibilities. The blend of traditional materials and modern advancements signifies how creativity can lead to groundbreaking designs. In many ways, this approach revitalizes architecture, making it not only functional but also visually striking. As more professionals explore these creative solutions, we can expect to see even more inspiring buildings in the future. What other innovative designs are out there waiting to be discovered? Did you know about Hart Island's hidden history? This little-known island off the Bronx serves as the final resting place for over 1 million unclaimed bodies, dating back to the 19th century. Hart Island, which is managed by New York City's Department of Correction, operates as a public cemetery primarily for the homeless and individuals who pass away without anyone to claim them. Each day, about 25 bodies are buried there, often without ceremony or fanfare. The island has a poignant purpose, honoring lives that might otherwise go forgotten. Its history ties into broader themes of social justice and the importance of remembering every life, regardless of circumstance. While Hart Island has long been used for this purpose, it also features a memorial aspect where people can reflect on the lives lost. Efforts are ongoing to raise awareness about the site and even explore ways to memorialize those buried there. Have you ever thought about the stories these individuals could tell? Here's a wild fact about the Statue of Liberty. Did you know this iconic symbol of freedom was a gift from France to the United States? Designed by the talented sculptor Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi, the statue was created to celebrate the friendship between the two nations. Bartholdi imagined Lady Liberty standing tall, illuminating the path to freedom for immigrants arriving at New York Harbor. But that's not all. The engineering marvel behind the statue was brought to life by none other than Gustave Eiffel, the same genius who designed the Eiffel Tower. Construction started in 1875 and took 6 years, culminating in an impressive 151-foot tall copper figure weighing 225 tons. Once completed, the statue was shipped in 350 pieces across the Atlantic Ocean and reassembled in 1886. With her torch raised high, Lady Liberty has welcomed millions, symbolizing hope and opportunity for those seeking a new life in America. Isn't it fascinating how this remarkable collaboration across the ocean created a lasting symbol of freedom? Did you know Queen Elizabeth II repaired cars during the challenging times of World War II, when the British were facing severe shortages and threats? The young Princess Elizabeth decided to contribute. She joined the Auxiliary Territorial Service, where she learned essential skills, including basic car repair. This hands-on experience earned her the playful nickname, Princess Auto Mechanic. Imagine a future queen getting her hands dirty under the hood of a vehicle. She not only worked as a driver, but also mastered crucial maintenance tasks, showcasing her commitment to service and resilience. This chapter of her life remains a testament to her dedication during a time when every small effort counted. Her willingness to learn practical skills and break from royal tradition surprised many, proving that even future queens can get down to earth and lend a hand when it matters most. Discover why zip code extensions are so powerful. The optional 4-digit extension in zip codes adds a layer of precision that dramatically improves mail delivery. This extra information not only helps postal workers sort and deliver packages more efficiently, but also cuts down on errors. It's fascinating to see how these codes, primarily designed for mail, have evolved into valuable tools for various fields. For instance, businesses use zip codes in demographic analysis and market research, helping them understand customer locations and preferences better. Additionally, meteorologists rely on zip code data for more accurate weather forecasting in specific areas. It's amazing to think that a simple number can have such a profound impact on logistics and everyday decision-making. So next time you enter your zip code, remember it does more than guide your mail. It shapes how businesses and services function too. What if I told you brass can fight germs? With its amazing natural properties, brass doorknobs are more than just stylish fixtures in our homes. They also help keep our spaces cleaner. This is thanks to something called the oligodynamic effect, which allows metals like brass to kill harmful bacteria and germs that come into contact with their surface. When these tiny invaders land on a brass doorknob, they don't stand a chance. Within about 8 hours, the brass works its magic, rendering many strains of bacteria inactive. This self-disinfecting ability makes brass a fantastic choice for high-touch areas in our lives, like doors and faucets. So the next time you reach for a brass doorknob, you can feel good knowing it's not just beautiful, but it's helping to protect you from germs too. Isn't it fascinating how materials can contribute to our health in such a practical way? Guess which climb is Europe's highest? This challenging climbing route, known as the Mont Blanc Ascent, not only boasts stunning views but also holds the title of the tallest climb in Europe. Sponsored by Red Bull, this event brought together elite climbers from around the world, showcasing their skills and strength while tackling the mountain's tricky terrain. The sponsorship not only provided financial support, but also shone a spotlight on the climbers, elevating their reputations in the climbing community. Imagine the thrill of scaling rock faces that pierce the sky and the adrenaline that pumps through your veins. With sheer cliffs and unpredictable weather, Mont Blanc tests the limits of even the most seasoned adventurers. As climbers navigate this challenging route, they are pushed to their physical and mental limits, relying on teamwork and strategy. It's a celebration of human determination and courage. This event captures the essence of extreme sports and inspires as it unites climbers from different backgrounds to chase the summit. So what do you think about climbing Europe's highest peak? Ever thought about why carbohydrates are so important? Carbohydrates are the body's main fuel source, giving us energy for everything from thinking to exercising. When you eat carbs, your body breaks them down into glucose, a type of sugar that powers your brain and muscles. This process means that glucose can provide instant energy, but it also gets stored as glycogen in your liver and muscles for later. Not all carbs are created equal, though. Simple carbohydrates, like the sugar found in candy, can cause quick spikes in your blood sugar, leading to bursts of energy followed by sudden crashes. On the other hand, complex carbohydrates, found in foods like whole grains and legumes, release energy more steadily, helping keep your energy levels even throughout the day. This steady release is crucial for maintaining focus and stamina, especially during long activities. So the next time you're fueling up for a workout or a long day at school, think about what type of carbs you're choosing. Is it really true that onions make you cry? When you chop an onion, your eyes start to water, and it's all thanks to some unique chemistry. Onions contain amino acids that, when sliced, break down into a substance called syn-propanethiol S-oxide. This irritant is released into the air and quickly reaches your eyes, causing a stinging sensation. Your body reacts by producing tears in an attempt to wash away the irritant. This tearful response can vary from person to person. Some might feel the sting more intensely than others. Besides the tears, onions are packed with health benefits, including antioxidants and vitamins that can boost your immune system. So the next time you find yourself weeping over a cutting board, just remember, it's your body's way of protecting itself. But how can you chop onions without crying? There are some tricks and tools to help with that. Ever thought about why Ali and Nino dance? In Batumi, Georgia, there's a fascinating metal sculpture by artist Tamarik Vestadze that tells a beautiful story of love and longing. Created in 2010, the sculpture depicts Ali, a young Muslim man, and Nino, a Georgian princess, caught in an embrace that represents their intense love across cultural divides. Each evening at 7 p.m., these towering figures perform a special synchronized dance for 10 magical minutes, slowly rotating away from each other before coming back together again. This daily ritual beautifully symbolizes the idea of eternal love, reminding locals and visitors alike that love can transcend boundaries. Watching this stunning spectacle against the backdrop of Batumi's vibrant coastline is an experience like no other. People gather to witness the dance, celebrating the connection between the characters and the love story that inspired it. How amazing is it that art can express such deep emotions? Guess what really drives safety in cars? Research shows that the sense of smell plays a surprising role in reducing the risk of accidents. Pleasant scents like vanilla and lavender can create a calming atmosphere, lowering stress and anxiety levels for drivers. When you're behind the wheel, feeling relaxed is essential for staying focused. These delightful aromas can help maintain alertness, making it easier to respond to road conditions and unexpected situations. Imagine taking a calming drive with the soothing scent of lavender wafting through your car. It could be just what you need to keep your mind sharp. In a world where distractions are everywhere, finding simple ways to enhance focus should be a priority. So next time you hop into your vehicle, consider spritzing a little vanilla air freshener or using essential oils. They might not only make your ride more enjoyable, but also potentially make the roads a safer place for everyone. Why not take advantage of this easy safety tip while enjoying your favorite scents? Did you know Philadelphia cream cheese has a twist? It might surprise you to learn that this creamy delight was actually invented in New York, not Philadelphia. The name comes from Philadelphia's reputation for making high-quality cheese, which inspired the original creator to give it that iconic label. In a fun twist, if you're in Mexico, you might see this cheese referred to as Queso Philadelphia. This showcases how cultural influences can shape food identities across borders. Cream cheese has become beloved around the world for its rich, smooth texture, making it a favorite for spreading on bagels, mixing into recipes, or even topping desserts. Whether you enjoy it plain, flavored, or as part of a dish, Philadelphia cream cheese carries a bit of a storied past that connects two distant cities and showcases the delightful surprises in our favorite foods. Believe it or not, Microsoft dodged a PR disaster. In 2002, the tech giant faced a potential public relations nightmare with its critical update notification tool. The tool's original name, which carried an embarrassing and vulgar initialism, could have sparked outrage among users. To avoid confusion and backlash, the company quickly decided to rename the tool, prioritizing its reputation and user experience. This clever move not only protected Microsoft from a significant PR issue, but also showcased the importance of branding and communication in the tech industry. Renaming tools or products may seem trivial, yet it highlights how a single name can create positive or negative associations with a company. Just like how clever marketing can turn a simple product into a household name, poor naming choices can lead to public mockery or backlash. So the next time you hear about a product, consider the thought behind its name and how it shapes our perceptions. This story serves as a reminder of the power of words in technology and business, doesn't it? Did you know that belief can heal us? The placebo effect showcases the amazing power of our minds. When people receive a treatment that has no active ingredients, like a sugar pill or a saline injection, they often report feeling better just because they believe it will work. This fascinating phenomenon shows how thoughts and feelings can influence our physical health. Researchers have found that individuals experiencing conditions like pain or depression may improve significantly after a placebo treatment. It's as if the brain sends signals to the body, kickstarting healing processes simply based on expectation. This response can be so strong that medical professionals often use placebos in clinical trials to measure the effectiveness of new medications. So the next time you hear about someone feeling better after a treatment, consider the incredible role belief plays in our well-being. What if Hitler faced an unexpected kiss in 1936? During the Berlin Summer Olympics that year, an astonishing incident occurred when a middle-aged woman boldly approached Adolf Hitler, seeking his autograph. To everyone's surprise, she leaned in and kissed him on the face. While Hitler managed to smile for the cameras, he was fuming inside. This unexpected display of affection, which he saw as a severe security breach, led to an immediate and drastic reaction. In a fit of anger, Hitler fired over 70 members of his security team for their failure to prevent the encounter. This incident highlights not just the chaotic atmosphere surrounding the 1936 Olympics, but also illustrates how even powerful leaders can be caught off guard by surprising moments. It raises questions about security during major events and how public figures respond to unexpected intimacy and attention. What do you think would have happened if that kiss had not occurred? Let's uncover the truth about neckties. These colorful pieces of fabric, often seen wrapped around the necks of office workers, seem to have a life of their own. Surprisingly, they serve no practical purpose. Instead, neckties have become a symbol of corporate culture, representing professionalism and authority. They date back centuries, with historians suggesting that their popularity is more about how they look rather than what they do. Originally, neckties were worn by Croatian mercenaries in the 17th century and evolved over time into various styles and materials. Today, you'll find everything from classic designs to bold prints, but their role remains largely aesthetic. So next time you see someone sporting a necktie, remember that it's often about style over substance. Why do we cling to these fashion statements that don't really serve a function in modern life?